what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 3, Episode 1. It's going to be the episode.
You are being watched.
So it looks like it might be a little bit updated. This is definitely different, I think. Oh yeah, Root is in there. I saw that. So Minch is she's probably a big part of the season then. Same here with Shaw. Series regular, I guess.
Perdóname acerca de tu novia, Rafael. Must be easy to get beautiful women when you're a diplomat's son. She'll live. You, amigo, you can blame your old man. Hey, ¿quién es? If your father had been smart enough to work with the cartel.
Is that?
Hey, what?
John's in there. Yeah, that's John.
Who the hell are you?
Tonight, hostage negotiator. Raph, come on.
Man, you're crazy.
Damn. You're welcome. I never say thank you.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe if you figure out a way to save them before all hell breaks loose.
Thanks, Carter. You know what?
She's been demoted?
Worth. You're looking kind of badass in that uniform.
Yours is still the same, except the mask is new. So we're all your friends.
Can I be honest? I only asked you out because you're drop dead gorgeous. But after sitting down, really getting to know you at dinner, I realized I think you might be the most fascinating woman I've ever met.
Yeah, I bet. You say that to all the girls. In fact, I know you do. And after you get into their pants, you get into their bank accounts, just like you did with Paula Scarlatti. Poor Paula was so heartbroken, she told her mobbed up old man. He and his gangster pals just put a big, fat bounty on your head. And can I be honest? I only went out with you because of them.
Hey, we think you're gonna be killed! What are you doing?
Real Dawn, you need to leave town, change your name, and get some game. Start now.
I appreciate you resolving the situation, Miss Shaw. However, perhaps in the future, you might try to complete your assignments without quite so much violence.
You see what she did? I'm not a human shield.
No, he just ran away.
That's it. I'm not working with a lunatic. I'm out.
You know how to find me.
So there I am, separated from my team, deep in North Korea, with nothing but my buck knife and my M9. Am I leaving anything out, Jack?
Crocodiles, poisonous darts, your sense of shame.
I'm getting to that.
What did you do?
Baby, that's a long story, and I'm only here till midnight, so why don't we go someplace quiet and I can tell you all about it. Ashley, let's go. I think the lady wants to stay. Screw you, Jarhead. I'm not a jarhead. I'm a squid. But a tube stick like you doesn't get to call me evil.
Okay, he's the bad guy. Don't mess with Trevor, man. This fucking Trevor from GTA 5. Don't fucking mess with him.
Look, man, don't do this. Let me buy you guys around.
Yeah, I could use another.
You're gonna need to pick that up.
Well, what, Squid? When he split tail's gonna do something about it?
Or he's gonna have to take a swing at you. Then your knuckle dragger buddy over here is gonna jump me. After I introduce his face to the bar, I'm gonna put this foot inside of your jar head, upon which all hell breaks loose. And nobody wants that.
I like this guy, Finch.
Well, you just fucked up. You just punched Trevor in the face. Trevor's gonna come for you.
Finch? Looks like I lost Jack. Finch, how many squids are there in the city right now?
Approximately 6,000. Why do you ask?
I think we're gonna need backup just to find them. All hands on deck.
Some of the patients have complained about you talking late into the night. And since cell phones are strictly forbidden and you have no roommate, I can only conclude that you're talking to yourself. Is that correct?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I have a direct line to a higher power. It speaks to me.
I see. So, you're hearing voices. What are those voices telling you to do?
It's just the one voice, really. It wants me to stay here work through some issues.
And what issues would those be?
Methodology. We're discussing how I go about things.
You're not alone. All these news reports about government monitoring our digital lives, recording texts, emails, phone calls. Well, it's unsettling. It's easy to feel violated, even paranoid. Let me ask you this. Do you have feelings that you're being watched?
Every now and then.
What else we got on this guy?
He scored all 5s on his evals last year, highest marks. Same on his physical readiness test.
The Navy may have bigger plans for him.
His contract's up in 6 months. He'll be free to go.
Can you find out if he's taken any other tests, academic or PST exams?
I will. Although it seems like getting into a barroom brawl on shore leave is not very prudent for someone with further military aspirations.
Jack didn't start that fight, but he's willing to finish it. I would have done the same thing. Surely Buddy was in trouble.
Robert Johnson Phillips, petty officer 3rd class and ship storekeeper.
And first-class troublemaker. They're shipmates.
Which means that they'll have to sign back into the ship together after midnight. It might help us to enlist another asset with military experience to help track them down.
The squid? Remember me? Yeah, from the ship. Is there a problem?
You have it, we want it back.
Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Much bigger problem, Finch. Some devil dog's got a bone to pick with Jack.
Devil dogs?
Yeah, Spec Ops, Force Recon Marines. Team of 4, maybe 5. Just sealed off the block.
Don't screw with us. We screw with you. Empty your pockets.
I really don't have time for this. I gotta get my shipmate, and I gotta get...
They're stealing a car. It's an extraction. I gotta get him out.
Please be careful, Mr. Reese.
Feel that? That's your rib cracking. I jam it 2 inches further, I'm gonna puncture your lung. Where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Get him and his buddy to a room, we'll sort him out.
Smart.
Let's get this bullet out before the squid wakes up. Could shoot you or save you. Frankly, I could go either way.
Easy Salazar. We're the good guys.
Oh, I knew this was a bad idea.
Who are you people? Where am I?
You have a bullet lodged in your shoulder, a gift from a very angry group of Force Recon devil dogs, whom I can only assume live up to their name. Now, Miss Shaw has medical experience, so you can either let her retrieve the bullet, or we can continue to discuss the matter until you contract sepsis.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I've been shot. A lot.
You want to tell us why a squad of elite killers is after you?
Don't know. Guys were in Somalia doing God knows what. Fighting rebels. Leader had a war trophy he wanted to bring back. AK-47. Stashed it in a crate of spent brass.
So you helped them smuggle an illegal weapon through U.S. Customs?
It happens all the time. My buddy RJ unloaded the crate. Said he gave back the rifle.
It doesn't add up. Why would they try to kill him over a weapon?
It's not the weapon, Miss Shaw. It was what was hidden inside it. Somali pirates attacked a deep-sea mining vessel off the coast of Africa. Your Marine friends intervened.
What kind of mining?
Speak.
Hey, Bagger, you forgot it's the buddy system? We got your buddy.
Sorry, Jack. I screwed up. I attacked. It was just a few. I didn't think they'd miss him.
Miss Rudd, what are you talking about?
Check the Cubans.
Uncut stones.
The ship is mining diamonds.
Want to see your buddy alive, Jack? Bring the rocks to the Babcock room 212. Come alone.
You say that you don't want to be anything less than forthcoming, and yet you're lying to me.
On the contrary, I've been completely honest.
Please, excuse me.
Well, maybe not completely.
I thought I lost this, and it turns out it was stolen.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but it's important we be in contact. We're in the middle of a disagreement.
A disagreement with the voice? I want you to know that I support you unconditionally. Now, I know you believe you need a phone, and I am here to tell you that you don't. I believe that by separating you from it, and from all other forms of technology, it's really the best course of action. So it's time to unplug. Some assistance, please.
Don't do this. It's not good for us to be separated.
I hope you realize I'm trying to help you. Escort our patient to solitary confinement. No contact with anything electronic. You'll thank me someday.
For a psychiatrist, You're really a terrible judge of character.
Don't know how I wound up here.
I do. Same reason you got in a fight with those jarheads. You stand up for people you care about.
A lot of good it's done me, huh?
Well, see, you can't be something you're not.
And who am I?
That's a secret I'll never tell.
You just
XOXO.
haven't figured it out yet. What, you need help finding a trash can?
You're a smart guy. You'll figure out what to do with it. Give me 3 minutes. Well, Leatherneck has a nice weapon. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Just remember, no shots to center mass.
Oh, but it's a shame to waste a rifle like this on kneecaps.
No sentry, something's up. You got eyes on the room?
Looks vacated. Good reason. Poor guy's rigged up to go boom.
Don't. Can't risk setting him off. Your friend's sitting on an IED.
Look, I'm sorry I got you into this, Jack. But if you can get me out of here, I swear I'll cop to everything.
Take it easy. You're gonna be okay.
I wouldn't say that. We told you to come alone. You brought the suit. Now he's a guest at our party. He tries to leave, we hit a button, RJ explodes. You try to move RJ, he explodes. You understand me, Squid?
I get the gist.
Destroy your phone. There's a cab on the curb, it'll take you to the next location. Alone.
You walk out that door, Jack, you won't come back.
RJ's my friend. You said it yourself. I can't be something I'm not.
They always do this. They always, like, don't listen to him and then get themselves into more trouble.
Can you follow Mr. Salazar?
Not an option. He's long gone. Everyone got to take this baby out for a test drive.
Marines will have to fence the uncut diamonds. Locate the fence, odds are we can locate Jack.
Where to now?
Have another resource working on that.
Oh, suit yourself. Yeah.
Any luck with your contacts in robbery?
Not yet. Don't worry. I got a source.
Elias?
What happened to time off for good behavior?
That assumes you've been good. We had a deal. You keep a low profile.
Why else would I be enjoying my Barolo in a basement?
Your man's been seen in Crown Heights, Russian territory.
It's all Russian territory now. Give us a moment. Hello?
Thank you for helping my boss.
What do you know? You've made a friend. Speaking of, I can't help but notice that I haven't received a visit from Harold or John. Haven't told them yet, have you? Afraid they'd object to our little deal?
There's no deal, okay? I had no choice. If I put you back in prison, someone, cops or the Russians, would have killed you sooner or later. I need a name. Someone with the means to fence large quantities of uncut diamonds.
If someone is interested in such a transaction, they'd have to connect with a mobile fence. And I can think of an unscrupulous Russian by the name of Maxim, presently operating out of a pawn shop in the Flatiron District. Careful. This is dangerous business, detective.
It's officer now.
Such a shame. I hate seeing talent go to waste. I could take care of HR and the Russians, permanently.
Enjoy the rest of your Barolo.
Up to Lionel.
What? Nobody said anything about defusing a bomb.
Be careful. It's got a failsafe. If you try to cut the power source, it'll blow. So dig out the igniter.
What?
I got your rocks. You free to come out and play?
You still think you're in charge of this little operation, swab jockey?
I got your whole stash.
Yeah, well, I got a little insurance policy. Buddy RJ, there's a pawn shop at 23rd and Lex.
What about it?
You're gonna play let's make a deal with our fence. You bring him the diamonds, and you bring us the cash. He tries to pull a fast one, you end up in a body bag. Time's ticking. Petty officer.
You have something for me?
You're not the one who I talked to on the phone. You a tourist?
Guess you could say that.
Then you get tourist rate. 30 cents on the dollar.
You don't understand who you're screwing with.
Who? A man with no gun, no backup? Maybe we keep our money and your diamonds.
We don't renegotiate. Another fine Navy day. You must be Maxime. You said 50 cents on the dollar.
That was before I saw the merchandise. You failed to mention it's from Africa. Unfortunately for you, I have read all about the pirates and the marine heroes who took them down. Took big risk coming meeting you. Risk goes up, price goes down. I give you 1.2.
How much for me to not put a bullet in your brain?
Put your hands down! Put down!
I'm sorry. Are you guys closed? It's a bit tense in here. Can I make a suggestion?
What the hell are you doing here?
Who is this? Cop? Concerned third party. I've got no stake in this except for helping my friend Jack out of here with the same number of holes he had in him when he came in.
What's your point?
40 cents on the dollar?
Hey, Reese. No offense. If the vigilante thing doesn't work out, I'm not really seeing a future for you in conflict resolution.
The suit here just got your buddy killed.
Detective, get out now! There's no time.
Goodbye.
I was going to candle.
Told you I had it covered.
I suggest you keep your mouth shut. And you give us what you agreed to, or we kill you.
You think you're pretty tough, no? U.S. devil dogs. They run around, kill Iraqis, kill Afghans, Somalis. You know who you don't kill? The Russians.
Why are the Russians backing up?
You know what? I enlisted in the Marines to kill Russians. Looks like I'm gonna get my chance.
Wait a minute. Looks like the Russians brought some friends to the party. Multiple shooters above you, Reese. Get clear now. You gonna ambush somebody, use a muzzle suppressor. Losers.
I love her.
Shaw, a little help here?
I would have taken the headshot, but Finch gets annoyed when I kill people. In the arm through a brick wall in the dark. You're welcome. Oops. Time to get your friend back to the ship before he turns into a pumpkin.
You're pretty handy with that thing.
I'm hungry. You're buying me a steak.
This is Elias's man. Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since we sat down and talked.
I'm fine, John. You know, just getting on with my job.
You know, if you ever needed help, you just need to call me, right?
Thanks.
Her investigation's in here, I'm guessing.
Celebrating or commiserating?
Both. RJ took the rap for everything. Captain gave me a destroyer reprimand and 2 days swabbing the deck. I got an hour left of liberty before I gotta get back on the ship.
So what's the plan now?
Captain thinks I can make it through Buds, become a SEAL. But after what happened, I'm not so sure about the military anymore. Thought maybe there was a chance for a normal life after my tour was up, like those two.
Well, the military's full of good and bad, just like the rest of the world. A guy like you could do a lot of good.
I was forced to join in the first place.
What? You think you're the first kid to have to stand in front of a judge and beg door number 2? Turns out I was good at it. Maybe even made for it. And so are you. With your talent, it probably won't be long before the CIA comes knocking.
So what should I do?
That's up to you. But in a few years, when the guys from Langley show up, say no.
I like to buy the happy couple 2 glasses of champagne. Thanks.
So he took one of them.
Nicely done, Mr. Reese. I realize now I never did hear how you came to enlist in the Army.
Because I never told you, Finch. I'm a very private person. You should look happier, Harold.
I am. It's just, I have a feeling things are about to get more complicated.
I thought it would be good for us to resume our dialogue. I know you'd rather be talking to the voice, but you're gonna have to settle for talking to me.
What do you want to talk about?
I'd like to talk about something real, Robin. I know you're very smart. I'd love to know what you're really thinking. So why don't we start with the truth?
The truth is a vast thing. I see that now. Just how much truth there is. Where would we even begin? The truth is you are not very smart. In fact, you're only the 43rd smartest person in this building.
43rd? Okay, did your voice tell you that? That's based on what?
Every standardized test you ever took, averaged together, not including your medical boards, which you cheated on. The truth is you smoke an average of 9 cigarettes a week in the parking lot when you think no one's looking. The truth is that you visit a massage parlor once or twice a month, that you pay for it with crisp $100 bills that you get out of the cash machine at the 7-Eleven across the street. The truth is that you fantasize on online forums about having sex with some of your patients, though not me yet. I guess I'm not your type. The truth is, God is 11 years old, that she was born on New Year's Day, 2002 in Manhattan. The truth is that she's chosen me. And I don't know why yet. That for the first time in my life, I'm a little scared about what's gonna happen. The truth is, I'm stuck here for now. And the only dialogue you need to be worried about is between me and her, which is why you might want to give me my phone back. Because I'm having an argument. Would you like to know the truth, Doctor? About what we're arguing over? Whether or not I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest Season 3, Episode 1. Yeah, so Root is like in a psychiatric ward. We saw a little bit more of that this episode. And then we saw more Shaw. I like her a lot. Just like, I don't know, it's the choice of words and also the way she delivers them in like a very monotone voice. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, decent episode. It was alright. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.